for me, it would be silly of me to be upset with him because he's not doing the things that I like if I never told him that these are the things that I like. So you have not because you ask not. Like, I'm not a mind reader, okay? So, like, if in the course of a conversation we're getting to know each other and you share those things with me, to me, because I'm getting to know the individual, I'm going to keep a mental note of all the things that he either likes or doesn't like or whatever the case may be, and try my hardest to, like, avoid doing the things he does not like and do more of the things that he likes. Because for me, it's going to show, number one, that I listen, that I'm attentive, and that I care. You know what I'm saying? But, like, if it's a situation... So I don't know in a situation like that you can completely cut a woman off because she didn't make the bed or make you breakfast if you never told her to. So, like, I don't know necessarily, just my opinion, I don't know necessarily if that would be a thing where I would, like, say this is a strike one for that person. But everybody's different.
Yeah, that's why I said men are the one that other acknowledges the relationship.
Yeah, so now the same way how you said, like, men act to get the treasure, now we have to act to try to get the relationship.
Yeah, but my question is, like, to you is, like, if a dude comes to you and just start telling you about your body straight up,
okay,
would you go on a date with him?
No.
Would you tell him, oh, don't talk about my body, you have to be polite, you have to be a good guy, you have to say good things, and then we go on a date? You're not gonna do it.
No.
You automatically gonna shut him down.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But in that scenario, though, we shut completely down. Men, however, some men will still entertain that woman to get the treasure and then done with her. That's the difference.
If you're saying if you're doing some women would still go on a date.
I agree too.
Some women, you can come to them and tell them all the nasty stuff you want to do to them, and they go on a date with you and do it.
But it's different.
But in their mindset, they know that it's not going anywhere.
It's different because, like, we look at men and their resources like men look at women and their treasure box. You know what I'm saying? So, like, even though, like, physically she looks good, and, like, maybe when you start talking to her, you're like, oh my God, this girl is done. It's like she ain't got nothing up there but some rocks. It's jingling in her head, right? But she look good. She got a nice, all the features that you like your women to have, and you're like, you know, she's just someone to have a good time with. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you get access. She gives you access. Y'all do your thing, whatever, and then, like, you don't talk to her no more. Yeah. Or, like, same thing with women. Like, you see a guy and I'm not really attracted to him for whatever reason, but, like, he has a lot of money. He drives a nice car. It's like, I'll let you, like, pick me up in your nice sports car, and we'll go out, you know, to a nice restaurant, and you'll pay for my meal, and I'll give you a kiss on the cheek and tell you have a good night. So it's the same. Yeah. It's the same, you know, situation. So I don't want to make it seem like women don't also do that, but men do it more.
Yeah, that's why I said that. Everybody has what they like, and what they don't like, and some things come natural. Yeah. That's why I gave you an example. If a guy comes to a woman and starts saying about her body, right, and that's what he wants. Yeah. But he's truthful when he's saying it. It's not gonna go anywhere. Right?
Is he just saying, "Hey, I just wanna."
Yeah, I wanna get a nice this and that.
And all I want to do is just.
No, he might want a relationship, right? You say, I want a relationship with you. You're the most beautiful lady.
Does he really want a relationship, or he just wants to just...
Some guys are firm.
Roll around in the sheets.
No, some guys are firm. They tell you, like, how they feel. Yeah. Straight, no, it's wrong. Yeah. Like, no filter. Like, hey, I like that. I want to, do this and that.
Zoom in the boom,
but boom. I want a relationship with you if you work out. Just because he said that zoom, you're already, like, negative.
I'm good.
Taking. You don't care about...
Nah.
There might be good stuff in it.
No, because you leave with the sex.
So so it's the same way we guys when we struggle and get to that level, right? How you do stuff is how we determine if we want a relationship.
But here's the thing, again, a challenge for me. She can still be doing all of the things that the guy values. So again, like, she's very attentive and listens to him. And we're still talking about situationships here. So she's very attentive to him. She does things for him. She she's operating as if like she's in a relationship with him. And then at the end of the day, she's still not chosen. Like, what do you say about that? Like, what do you say to women who find themselves in situations with a guy that they're just doing all the things to really try to validate themselves to this person, and at the end of the day, like, he doesn't choose them, and at the end of the day, he sends her a text like, oh, hey, I met somebody, now I'm in a relationship with someone. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, how am I supposed to react to that? Am I supposed to be, oh, I'm so happy for you, congrats? No, I'm not happy. I'm furious because, like, I've literally been giving you boyfriend or husband treatment, and I got nothing in return but just a slap in the face and have a good day. So how do you help women that find themselves in situations with a guy and men, because we got to say both? How do we help people that find themselves in situations where they're operating as if they're in a committed relationship with someone, but at the end of the day, when it came down to like them choosing, they chose to go somewhere else? Like, how do we help them navigate that?
What I say in that is guys are the ones that want relationship. That will initiate the relationship.
Okay.
So every guy has what they want in a woman to have a future with. So I would say, woman, if you are the kind that you like a guy, you cook for him, you help him out, do it as you're doing it for you. Like, this is who you are, and you're doing it for you. Don't do it because you want something out of it. Because most times you might not get it.
Yeah.
Just like me, like, for example, right? I see a girl I like back home, stuff like that.
Yeah.
We talking, we dating.
Yeah.
I might I see that she don't have a good phone, and maybe she don't have a good job. Personally, I would from my pocket buy her a phone.
Okay.
Sometimes I might send her money, right? In my mind, I'm like, I'm doing this because I see that she's a good person.
Okay. And
we're connecting, and I feel like I can help her, and I do it from my heart. So do whatever you want, you can do that you're not gonna regret.
So you do things with no ulterior motive. Okay.
So if it doesn't work out, you be like, it is what life goes on, right?
Sure.
So I'm not gonna discourage girls that do that for guys, but just do it as this is who you are. You like to cook for a guy, you like to do this, and he's cool, you do it for him, right? If it works out, fine. If it doesn't work out, fine, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So you gotta be neutral.
That's fair. That's good.
The same with a guy that spends on a woman, right?
Yeah.
Spend whatever you can spend that you're not gonna regret or kill yourself.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because every guy has what he's looking for in a woman. It might not be cooked and clean, right? He might want a woman that's rough, or a woman that's maybe better character, or whatever. Everybody has a choice.
Sure, yeah.
You know, just the same way, I give you an example, a woman can have, because nowadays, men and women have 2 people or 3 people in their life. Meaning the situationship, right?
Okay.
She has a guy she's dating, and she has a guy that she's already having, like, sleeping with, right?
Okay.
So she's sleeping with this guy, but the guy has not like proposed to her for a status, right?
Okay.
For a relationship. So she don't know his mind, but she don't want to leave because maybe the bedroom is good or the guy is good, right?
Okay.
But she's dating other guys without letting the guy know why the guy is also doing the same, right? So she dates another guy, right?
Okay.
And the other guy is good to her, does whatever she wants, let her do whatever she wants, whatever that makes her happy, he does that, right?
Okay.
The other guy don't. He's friend with her. She's not happy. She's complaining that he's too much alpha male, or all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's not. So after like maybe now she has 2 guys she's having sex with, right?
Okay.
She's dating.
Okay.
And after 1 year or 2 years, the guy that does everything for her proposed to her. Will you marry me? You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then she would say no.
Because?
She would say, no, I don't want to marry you.
Why would she say no to him?
Because she would say no because she feels that he's not the right man that she wants to live her life with. Right?
Okay.
But he gives her everything. And then the other guy that wants to marry her, she will accept to marry him. Because to me, I feel like when that scenario happens, I feel like women want to be married to somebody that's gonna always guide them. Mm-hmm. Leadership is guidance. I don't like what my president or governor does, right? But I obey the laws, right? Mm-hmm. And he's the leader, right? Mm-hmm. Compared to somebody that lets me do whatever I want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can mess up. So most women value a leadership. Structure man. Mm-hmm. She knows that this guy is not going to make her happy, but she's going to have a good future with her and the kids.
Interesting. Okay.
You know what I mean? Compared to the guy that lets you do everything you want.
Okay.
You know that you're going to mess up and, it's not going to look good, or he might not have the solution. He's like, baby, I messed up. What can I do? He's like, well, baby, whatever you want to do, I'm with you. Solve it.
Well, I see where you're going. So like, and I think the same can also be said with men, that I don't know this for certain, but like if a guy is dating more than one woman, I don't really imagine that all the women are similar as far as like what he can get from them. Like the interactions are different. Like this girl is really good at this, or this girl is really good at that, or like this one, like I really have a good time with her. Like I can talk to her, with her about anything. We have a really great physical connection. But like, I can imagine maybe for some it's like the thought of like there could be something better out there for me. So like I don't want to tie myself down just yet, because I feel like, I have access to all these women, and like they all are good in their own way, and they all give me something different, and I like that. And because of that, like I don't want to limit myself to like just being with one person, because like after a while that can get boring if it's the same person that you're sleeping with day in and day out. So like, they still want to play the field and like meet other women just to like, feel whatever parts of themselves they feel they need to feel with those emotions that's tied to these different women. And that could be a slippery slope, because then you could just be going down this rabbit hole trying to find something. Mm-hmm. And like, it's never going to quench your thirst. It's never going to satisfy your appetite. You're going to just continuously be out there just searching. Mm-hmm. And then maybe one of the women that you were entertaining the whole time may have been the one for you, but you wouldn't know, because you feel you have, they call it FOMO, mm-hmm. fear of missing out. You feel like there's something else out there, some untapped market that you need to still explore to dip your seed into. So, so I get that, yes. So, there's a lot of scenarios where both men and women may be entertaining more than one person, and you get different things from each person. Like, there might just be, one guy that she's dating that they're actually not having sex. They're not intimate in that way. They find intimacy in other ways. Like they're able to have really deep conversations and talk about life and philosophies, and they're able to like share experiences together. Whereas she may have another person that is in her sphere, and like that person provides her with the physical intimacy that she likes. So yeah, she's kind of getting the best of both worlds. She's getting somebody that can stimulate her mentally on this side, and then you have somebody that can stimulate you physically. So I get that. I think for me, it all goes back to knowing what it is that you want. If you feel content in having a situationship be like the pivotal of relationship statuses for you, no judgment. That's what you want. That's what you want. I think it's just important to communicate that to the other person so that they know fully what they're getting themselves into. So, like I'm not looking for a relationship right now. I'm just looking for something casual, and just say it. Like, just say I'm looking for something casual. So, like, whenever, like, if I had somebody tell me one time ago, like, they're not looking for anything, they're not looking for a relationship right now. And it was period. That was it. Right? So, like, what are you looking for? And, like, that really wasn't conveyed to me. So, as you kind of journey through the thing, you realize, like, oh, it's just a physical thing. And then the physical thing happens, and then that's where it ends. You know, and you feel disappointed because, like, you knew better. And, like, I think what happens, a lot of time, I'll let you, like, chime in here. But I think what tends to happen a lot, especially for women, is that we feel that our treasure box has magical powers. And that once we open up and we allow the guy to taste the rainbow, that it has powers to unlock relationships. And it, unfortunately, ladies, no matter how good it is, that alone doesn't unlock a relationship for a guy.
Yeah, that's true. I comment on that.
You agree with me?
Yeah, I agree.
Look, you guys, you see that? Wow. Okay.
So what I want to add to what you said, situationship is different from men and women.
Very much so.
Because a guy can be dating 6, 7 ladies, right? And inside those 6, 7 ladies.
Before you finish your statement.
Yeah.
Is he really dating, or he's just like being like physically intimate with these women? Because there's a difference.
He's dating because they still spend time, and he's trying to see who he picks to have a relationship. So he can pick any of them.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
I hear you.
So it's like, because like the way the relationship works, right? You meet a girl, you call her, and then after a while you get the cookie, right? Yeah. And then the guy vets the girl to see who he will choose, right?
Okay.
And I believe that's the same reason why women do that, right?
Okay.
So, but it's different. So a guy might have 6, 7 girls he's dating, and he's seen all of them. But he's gonna marry one of them. Since we live in a monopoly world, right? Okay. He's gonna marry one of them, and one of them will fit the criteria he wants. Okay. My mentor always tells me that if you can get 60% of what you're looking for in a woman, take that one. Take that lady and marry her. 60%. And then the other percent can flow. You know what I mean? Okay. So a guy has what he wants in a woman. Sure. That will make him say, because marriage is a lifetime thing. Nobody wants to marry and divorce tomorrow. No. Our mindset, we marry this lady and she has our child, is forever. I mean, we can have other ladies by the side, but our wife is our number one priority. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Okay. And that's the nature of life for men and women, right? So, but women, when they do situationship, right? They don't know, they have no power over it. Why I say that? Because a woman can be with 2, 3, 4 guys, right? She's not gonna propose to any of the guys. It's one of the guys that will propose to her, right? Yeah. She might like B, right? Or number 3 guy, right? But number 3 guy might not like her. So she can't force him to marry her, right? So she's hoping that one of the 3 or 4 guys would marry her, right? Okay. And then those guys are still vetting her to understand, right? So she has no power over that. They're just sleeping together. Yeah. And she's praying that one day one of the guys would, you know. Well,
she's really praying the one she really wants. Yeah. Not one of them, the one she really wants.
But most times the one she really wants
don't want her.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So why play?
Because the guy. So,
why? Then release her. Stop sleeping with her.
No, it's not about. It's not
release
about
her.
Releasing her.
Because men, you guys know that our emotions are tied into the physical. It's not. And I know life is not fair, but it's not fair especially if you know that she really likes you. And like 1000%, you have no intention of escalating this to another level. Then let her go, and then let the man that God has for her find her. He can't find her because she's stuck up under you. Let her go. That's all I'm saying. Like, if you want to be out here playing around, do it. But the one chick who is down and she really wants something serious, you're like, nah, babe, we can't do that. But I can still come over. We can hang out. Let her go. Let her go so she can go be found by some other man that's going to treat her accordingly, that's going to give her what it is she really wants, and that she can love them.
It's easy to say, but it's not like it doesn't work that way.
They're being selfish. They're being selfish. They're being selfish.
You can say that, but sometimes...
Convince me. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, like you can be
me.
dating a guy, right?
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And you like him.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
He's not sure yet that he wants to marry you or be in a relationship.
But no one's... Okay, go ahead.
He's still vetting you. As the same way when we meet you the first time, right? You don't sleep with us the first day, right? We take you to day 1, day 2, day 3, as much as until we get the cookies, right? Mm-hmm. All those dates takes months, weeks, days, depending on the personality.
It just depends on the person.
Person,
mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And it involves the guy spending money, calling you every day, giving you that time. So it's work.
Well,
right?
She's putting in effort too.
Yeah, but we are the one pushing, right? Because if we don't call, you're not going to call. So we're the one calling. We call more. You might call, you might text, good morning, but we do more of the pushing, the consistency, right? So when we get to that level and we get the cookie, the ball comes back on us.
Yeah, it does.
So y'all gotta exercise the same patience we did for us to finalize if we want a relationship or not.
My friend, a couple of weeks to a couple of months to wait to get the cookie. Mm-hmm. Versus 3, 4, 5, 6 years to determine if you want to be in a not even marriage, in a relationship with her.
Some guys
hi. So then listen, we need to be slow as well. We need to make sure you take that treasure chest off the bookshelf. Lock her up away in the basement. Deep, so nobody can find it.
Well, my thing is...
That's not fair. That is not fair.
Yeah, I get
that
it.
Is not fair.
I get it. You say it's not fair, we say it's not fair too.
Y'all wait a couple of weeks.
Nah, we some
2 months
some
before
ladies,
she give you
some ladies will make you pursue them for 6 months. Some 1 year.
It's fair. 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
Versus waiting.
No, that's you, right?
4, 5, 6. That's not only me.
No,
there's a lot of other women.
You don't get what I'm saying.
What? Just tell me.
What I'm saying
Educate
is,
me, sir. Please.
Your time and our time is.
It's not this. Yeah.
Just because I waited 2 months doesn't mean you have to wait for me 2 months.
No, that's not at all what I'm saying.
Well, I get what you're saying. The time is a lot for the status, right?
Okay.
That's how some men operate. If you get me.
I hear you.
We're not rushing you. We're not saying, hey man, it's been like 6 months. Damn, when am I gonna get the cookie? Like what you know, that's gonna make it like you ain't getting it. So I wait 6 months. So I gotta wait so until you decide.
Yeah. So she has.
So if we wait until you decide, you are gotta wait until we decide. There's no like.
What's harder to get?
So well, let me finish. So there's no process to that. But me, if I'm advising a lady, right?
Yeah.
If you date a guy and you give him a cookie, 1 year, highest 2 years is enough for either relationship or marriage. Mm-hmm. If the guy likes you, right? Mm-hmm. But not all guys, mm-hmm. right? Some guys it will take 3, 4 years, mm-hmm. 10 years before they get to learn. And some people live together, and some people like acting relationship and wife duty, where they see each other every week. Yeah. She cooks for him.
Yeah.
You know, like they're doing it, but it's not. They don't have a status. Mm-hmm. Like Oprah Winfrey and the other guy, right? Stedman. Mm-hmm. They've been together for years.
That's her man, though. That's her boyfriend.
But there's no status to it.
That's her boyfriend. That's who she's committed to.
Is she married to him?
That's who she's committed to.
That's my point. She's not married to him.
That's who she's committed to.
She's committed to him, right? But they don't have a status. That
is their status. They're in a committed relationship.
Are they married?
They're in a committed relationship.
Answer my question, yes or no?
They're not married.
That's how I'm asking.
So marriage is the only relationship that's acknowledged?
So would you be would you be only in a relationship?
Yeah, I would. I have.
And be okay with him?
I have.
Forever? No, I'm asking you a question.
Right? I would. If I knew
mm-hmm.
that he was committed to me,
mm-hmm.
and I'm committed to him,
mm-hmm.
and only him,
mm-hmm.
and we were not married,
mm-hmm.
then yeah, I would be in a long-term committed relationship with the guy. I would 1,000%.
But not all ladies want that.
That is understandable, but I'm just saying.
So
no, but don't discount people who are in long-term relationships to mean as if like that doesn't matter.
No,
because it's not a marriage.
Why I brought that up, right, is that end game, what most women want is marriage.
I understand that,
right?
but for you to
so wait, let me finish.
Okay.
End game, what women want is marriage.
Yeah.
Right? So some women can question Oprah Winfrey and Stedman, like, why are they together for that long?
Sure.
And he didn't marry or put a ring on her and do stuff like that, right? Because that's relationship. He can wake up, say we're done, and he moves to another lady.
Sure,
right?
he could do that.
And there's no like strings attached, right?
Okay.
Yeah. But if he was married, right, there's a string attached. You get what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Yeah. In terms of the value system of a society.
And
right?
that's fair.
Yeah. So that's why some people, you date them for like you're in a relationship with a guy for 5 years. Your parents like, what are you still doing with this guy 5 years in a relationship?
Yep.
He's supposed to marry you. He's supposed to have kids, right?
Yeah.
Because the end game of every relationship is marriage for some women. Now, Western world is different. Africa, if a guy dates you 3 years, everybody's asking him like, is he gonna marry you or not?
Yeah.
Because relationship, dating is not like, it's not a big value. So come to what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
I understand that you want guys to do 1 year, 2 years date and they have a status, right?
That's not exactly what I'm saying, but go ahead.
So you don't like the 5-6 years of of doing it.
There just needs to be like if there is no. All I'm saying is I get that if the guy's not ready to be in a committed relationship or leading toward a marriage, I can respect that. I can understand that. What I'm saying is that needs to be communicated, and your actions need to be in alignment with what you're saying. You can't tell me that you don't want to be in a committed relationship. You're not ready for that, but then you treat what we're doing like we're in a relationship. So it's very that's my challenge is that people say things, but then their actions it contradicts what they say. So then when the woman acts out, when she's starting to ask questions, and then, oh, she's crazy, well, no, because you're confusing me. So women, you need to be very clear about what it is that you want if you want that situationship to lead to something more permanent, you need to communicate that to them. And we need to get to the point, women, that we're not afraid to say that. Because some men are not afraid to tell us that they only just want something casual. Yeah. So we need to get the same mindset that we're not afraid to tell men, especially, someone that you really like, that you're not afraid to tell them that you want full, like a actual relationship. And that, I'm not going to sit here and play house with you. And not to say that she's doing things because she's trying to win him over. I mean, that's genuinely who she is. She's a giver. She likes to do things. That's just her personality. Because there are some women, like to your point, that they do things because there's ulterior motive. But genuinely, that's the kind of person she is. She'll get the shirt off of her back. Like, if you're hungry, I got you. You need some money to get you tired over till your payday, I got you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's genuinely a good person. But like, it just seems like it's not moving anywhere, and she's pouring all of her resources into you, and you're gladly taking the resources, but you don't want to. You are not a position. You don't want to give her what she wants. It's not fair to her. So my ask is that you be honest with her and tell her, like, this is where I'm at, right? And you put the ball back in her court for this moment. You put the ball back in her court and allow her to make that decision. If it means that she decides, you know what, like, I had fun with you, but like, I can no longer do this because this is keeping me from where I need to be, then, it was nice to know you. Like, no harm, no foul. You're a good person. I wish you all the best. But then, like, for some men to, like, selfishly hold on to her because they get the access, they get all the things, right? And but I don't want to give her what she wants, but I still want to get what I want. That's not okay. So that's the piece of the situationship for me that is very worrisome. So
Yeah, what I can say in what you said, I mean, what you said makes sense, but I will add something to it.
But
you know what I mean? I always say life is not fair in all ramifications.
We know that.
That's
for
one.
Sure.
Two is if a guy tells, sometimes guys will tell you that, listen, I got the cookies, we've done it. I don't want a relationship, but I want to still be, interact with you.
Yeah.
It's the lady's right to leave or stay.
Right.
And if she stays, he's gonna still be neutral to her, meaning, he's gonna be a good friend. Then it turns into that situationship, where the guy is like, treating you right, that's who he is. But in his mind, he don't want a longevity relationship with you, right? So it's the woman's power to stay or leave.
That is true.
So don't stay and feel like he's gonna change, and after 10 years, and then you realize that he's who he is. You know what I mean? So it's not like he tells you I don't want a relationship, he's gonna be like beating you up or cursing you out. No, he might be the best guy.
Yeah.
But that's not what he wants.
What he wants,
You know.